Alright, let's get back through here. I think that getting it to the other door was easier, wasn't it? Like that? Now that I know I can pass through the center area. Yeah. Down we go. Person surrounded by a stack of books. Carved out of stone. Hey. Little tiny windmills. And then the whole outside that we left behind. Is this the one we saw? Or did we see any of this from elsewhere, or is this sheltered? I don't know. So dark. All right. Was that just blue? That was just blue. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have another room to cross across. Probably more puzzles. Here we go. Oh, colorful. Sweet cup and cakes. These are all different colors than each other. Lovely. Okay, we'll do that one. Set these off. Are these plants growing as I fill this out, or was that like that to begin with? These colors, I'll tell you. Ooh. How? What? Okay, so these guys need to be separated. But like, how do I separate them and keep the suns together? Hmm. Hmm. Can't cross the whole board. But it feels like I need. Wait, no, I don't need it to. And I know I don't need it to. But no. So I can do that. Hmm. Oh. Can I get those guys separate somehow? I mean, obviously that's not. Hmm. Actually. Oh, wait. Didn't we learn earlier that this can match with one of the same color? Which doesn't necessarily help me in this case, but yeah. So that's not going to work because of that guy, but only because of that guy. This one. All right. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Like that. So the suns have matching counterparts and everything else is separate. No? No. Oh, because those guys can't be together. Fine. Fine. That's not going to work. Okay. So how do I separate this guy off? Like that? Nope. Nope. Ooh. All right. Oh. Wait, no, it can't be that one. Can't do that. Struggle is how to surround this guy later without doing it sooner. Because that just has too many. Like, oh. Maybe it's just, no. Wait. So those are the same color? No, they're not. Those are the same color. Okay, so this is not going to help. How do these separate? So like ideally it comes into it and it ends like this. But doing that, oh, no, that's not it because it's got too many of the wrong colors together. Nope. It's like I think it has to start like this. I'm fairly sure it has to end like this. But what am I doing in the middle there to separate that the two yellow ones? Oh. Can this be done? It can't be done. Not like that anyway. I want to do that without blocking this off. Okay. I'm going to do that while keeping these together. Oh. Does that... That doesn't do it. And I'm fairly sure it does have to surround this guy like this. There aren't particularly any other ways that I can see of doing that. Oh. How about this? Separate that guy off. This guy off. Nope. Yeah, that was only possible because I did that one way, isn't it? Ah. So if I did that first. And then that guy. No. Grr. Wait. Is that it? It is not it. Still have to separate that guy out. Without separating that guy out. It's like if I could just... Okay. Is that right? Well, no, it can't be right because I have to go out that way. I mean, so I can just imitate that, but no, I can't do it like this because it cares about being with. Oh. Okay, so if that guy doesn't care about being with that guy, then this is not quite right. No, that's not right either. But it's differently wrong. Yeah, those guys can't go together. But how much of that was... What? Because it can only be with one other. So put it with... Wait, no. Can't put it with one other. Alright. One and only one. Nope. This is less than good. Alright. Let's say we did this one first. Then how broken are we? We need to get this guy in there with that. Not together with that one though. This is not good at all. But it might be progress of some kind. All right. Take a path. Then another one. It's actually got too many. Okay, so separate off that one. That one's yellow. Oh, hey. Is this it? Knew it had to be something different. No, the plants are not still growing. Okay. Ooh. The heck? Okay, so some of these are the same color, or else this is entirely impossible. Whoa. Ugh. Okay, so first off, this fella can only be this guy or the one just above it. And that is going to shape the whole rest of the level, however that works. So, oof. What? That's not. What? Okay, these ones can go together, it looks like. And if those ones go together, then this has to be this. And if that has to be that, then... Whoa! That freaked me out. I was not expecting it to jump out like that. Okay. I am imagining that these things to go together, and I am wrong. Ugh. Okay, first off, I need to see or confirm that those two colors are the same. They are. I guess. Let me confirm that these colors are the same. They are. Let me do a reality check to make sure I'm not, to make sure the test can fail if I'm wrong. Right. Okay. Stop flashing. Okay, so this guy and this guy are the same color. This guy and this guy are the same color. This, and this are all the same color. And this, and this are all the same color. So this is fine color-wise, but doesn't solve the stars. It's fine star-wise, but doesn't solve the L-shaped block. Which I think can only be solved by coming at it from this side. So whatever we do, that has to be the last thing. Okay. We'll do a thing like this. Is this kosher? No, the stars are not together. Or if it's not a star thing, ooh, ouch. Oh, good hack. I have to do something like that, which of course is not going to work with the other constraints. Hmm. Let's see here. Okay, so green. Purple. No, that's not good. Oh. I don't know how much of this side of the board I should be using. Okay. This does not work that way. Okay, so this is purple, and if that matches that, then they're good. And it's not going to be good because these guys... All right, easy answer. The L block cannot be here because if it is, then there's no way to separate the purple from the gray. It has to be this way. And if it is that way, we just have to figure out how to get into that. We have to do something that ends here, which, separating out the appropriate colors, this is not right. I could separate those out better. Or, okay, maybe they don't go with that guy at all. Yeah? Can't do that. Could do that. Is this gonna help in any way? Okay. How do I do... How do... Okay, so I can't cut it off. So this needs to be separate like that. But also separate from the rest of it. How do I manage that? Oh. These guys first. Okay. Then these guys. Not quite. So I need to go in that way. Ooh. Okay, so we do this. This does not. Alright, so that separates those out, these out, these out. This might be it. Yeah. Alright. Going all out on these. Okay, this is obviously not it. Is it? Weren't some changing color? Okay.